Good morning. My mom and I are here at the Palisade Mountain trailhead located inside Roosevelt National Forest. And today we're going to go for Palisade Mountain, the west summit, the other high point along the way. This is a pretty short hike and it shouldn't take that long. Official start time 7:36. And then right here before the road ends is the beginning of the trail. And if you start off at the trailhead and you're a little cold, that's okay, because this one warms you up quick. And we can hear Highway 34 down there below us. I started from Highway 34. I think that was last year. All right. And that little flat warm-up section is over. We're gonna start plowing up the side now. And it looks like the mountains in Rocky Mountain National Park got a fresh dusting of snow last night. Yeah, the mummies are all white over there. We've come up roughly 400 vertical feet so far. And we've got more to do. So we're hiking underneath the west summit. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but I'm going to call it the west summit. And then to the left there is the true summit. It's like the more the sun comes around the south side of Palisade Mountain, the more we're wrapping around to the north side. We're just underneath the saddle, but it's real steep right here. And this may not look like much, but in the winter, this little part can get a little spicy. At the top of these rocks here is where we're going to look to the right and see if we can find a way up to the west summit. We're officially off the trail and we're looking for the easiest way up to the west summit. GPS is showing that at about 1/10 of a mile away. So we came up right over here, then we had to cut it back across. And that was probably the worst part. And it really wasn't that bad. I think we've got a pretty clear path up to the top now. I feel like I just jinxed us when I said we had a clear path. We're good. We just need to get up and around this down tree. Yep, this is the trickiest move so far. Nice. Got it. It's looking much better up here. Starting to open up a tiny little bit. Yeah, if you're looking for an intro to bushwhacking, this is a good one. This isn't too serious. It's pretty short. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get a little bit of a scramble here at the very end. Yeah, I think we can do that. I don't know how much room is going to be up there though. Might be kind of small. And we're pretty much up here. There's a higher rock. Over here to my right. Be careful. This is enough room for about one person to sit, and I don't even think this is the true western summit over here. I think that's going to be it, and that looks kind of hard to get to from where we're at right now. We're not in a good spot. Yeah, we'd have to drop it way down below these rocks, loop it around, and then climb back up. We were just up there. We've come down and around, and I think we're looking up at the true summit now. And this looks doable. And we've just about made it. Why does this thing got to get all sketchy right here at the end? Come on. The easiest way would be to walk across right here, but look to the left. And we're up here, guys. This is the summit. Wow, it just slopes straight off. This is kind of nuts up here. This is a wicked little summit up here. There are definitely a few little spicy moves here and there. Nothing really hard, but you've got some exposure. Yeah, right here, that rolls straight off. I'm gonna walk this summit area over here to the west side. We're sitting up here on the west side of the west summit, and there's this perfect rock. It's like a little bench. It's a perfect butt rock. And this is looking down onto where 34 highway cuts through up to Estes. And then that mountain on the end is Mount Olympus. pretty much all the mountains in Rocky Mountain National Park look all snowy and totally socked in with clouds. So I'm actually pretty happy that I decided not to go up there today. It's tea time up here on the west summit of Palisade Mountain. And my mom has just confirmed on her phone what we were thinking, and that's that it is snowing up there in Rocky Mountain National Park. Well, guys, it's about 9:50, and we've been sitting up here on the west summit of Palisade Mountain for quite some time. But the wind is really starting to kick in, and it's getting cold. So it's time to go. It's time to head on back. All right, let's do it. Let's take it on back. And we need to hike back up and over the summit and then drop it down on the other side. This is a cool little summit up here. This was exceeding my expectations. And that's looking over to the true summit. She's literally sitting right up on the edge. She was anyways. That was a little scary.
Was it scary?
It was for me. And I'm thinking we should find an easier way on the way down. We were kind of all over the place on the way up. We weren't really sure where to go. So this descent is a little tricky because you have to kind of drop it down from the true summit and then back up over here to the false summit and ride this ridge down. If you start going to the north over there, it just drops off into all these nasty trees and stuff. Now you want to be up here and ride this down. Yeah, there we go. I think this is where we want to be. Yeah, she got the grippy gloves. I kind of ripped mine apart. Yeah, but see how this mellows out right here? Yeah, I definitely think this is where you want to come down. Right over here, it just drops off into a bunch of trees and just looks real congested. We've made it back down to the rock. That's pretty much where we had split off earlier. But we think we're just gonna get back on the trail and take it back down. It's just getting real windy out here, and we've been on the regular summit like a dozen times. So we're happy with the new one today, and we're gonna head on back. See, I was fearing that if we would have dropped down from the summit and just started going to the north, we would have run into all this. And this does not look fun. My GPS is showing that we've hiked 2 miles. So this is not a very long hike at all. I think we're getting pretty close to being back down to the bottom. And we're back. It's just now 10:50. So I'm thinking that took like an hour and 10 minutes to come down. And my GPS is showing that at about 2.4 miles total. Palisade Mountain West Summit. Boom, got it. Well, we hope you enjoyed that short little hike. And until the next one, y'all, peace.